Hey, what's up, guys? This is Nate from Nate's Corporation, and today I'll be telling you guys a life story on how I got expelled from my school. I got caught with weed. So I'll explain to you what happened. So the night prior to the morning where all this happened, I asked my friend, I was like, dude, can you roll me a blunt before school? Or, like, can you just roll me a blunt for tonight? And he was like, yeah, for sure. And I was like, bet. So what I did was smoked it that night. I didn't get caught, which thank God. So he was sleeping over because he's my friend, and when he I can't talk. He We woke up right. I was getting ready for school, taking a shower and all that, getting on some clothes I've not been wearing for like the last 6 years. So like as soon as I put on my clothes, got ready, put on deodorant, all that shit, brushed my teeth, all that good stuff. My friend's just like, "Hey, so you're going to school?" I'm like, "Yeah, I need to go to school." He's just like, "Okay, but you want to come? Can I come with you?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dude, rent the fucking blunt." I'm like, "Okay." I didn't even wasn't even hesitant about it. I was just like, "Okay." So my mom walked me a little because how this was like, there was this thing I did where I had to go onto the transit and then walk my way to school from there, right? So after all that, my mom walked me a little longer than she usually does. I was like, "Oh, dude, she's got shit on," but she didn't. She really didn't until yeah. So I was we were near these like this little thing where there's like stores like the Dollar Tree and all that, and we are right near it. And he's just like, "Hey, dude, hey, so you want to smoke that blunt?" I'm like, yeah, let's do it." So I was just like, okay, and I was just enjoying it. I since I had like I didn't I mean it was kind of mid, but like not like the weed that I'm talking about. My tolerance was kind of like almost mid. It was still low, so I took like 6 hits and I was basically done for. So when I took that 6 hits, I was like, bro, I'm done playing this out, and I was like this, like done for. And we decided to walk to my school. What this stupid motherfucker does, as soon as we entered this little like hallway where the office is, the office would be over here, and there's this little hallway, but it's an outside hallway, if that makes sense. He was just like, "Hey, dude, look at," and he grabbed his little roach, and he's just like, and he was lying. I'm like, "Dude, you're stupid." He lit it for a second and just ran off. I'm like, okay." I went into the bathroom. I put on cologne so I didn't reek like marijuana, which didn't work because I had an already lit blunt that I just smoked in my backpack, so it did not do shit. So I went to my advisory class like this. Uh, when I walked in, like my friend knew. One of my friends, he was just like, "Oh, he's done." And my teacher gave me the weirdest look. And my ex girlfriend that sat in front of me was just like, "Are you?" I'm like, "Yeah." So advisory was fine. First period, I freaked out because that's PE, and you know how I am is like I don't want to do shit when I'm off that stuff. So I'm just kind of like, I don't want to do it. So what I heard from the PE teacher, was talking to my friend. He's just like, "Wait, was he smoking weed? He seems high." I'm like, "Fuck." He didn't even question me about it. I was like, ugh, I'm about to get caught. Second period rolls by. It's my other friend. I'm gonna give him a fake name. Let's call him Jared. He was just like, "Dude, I can smell it on you." I'm like, "Fuck." So after they smelt that, I was like, "Okay." Third period was like all normal. I was talking to my friends. I was just at the table because it's my science class. And what happened was the principal walked in. I was like, "Shit, bro, I'm about to get caught." And like, they were like, "You're not gonna get caught. Don't worry, don't worry." And then, sure enough, they're just like, "Hey, grab your backpack. Come with me." I'm like, "Oh, shit." I grabbed my backpack, put it on my back, Obviously, it's a fucking backpack. And I walked out the door with him. He was just like, "Are you under the influence or anything?" And I was just like, "No." He's like, "Dude, be honest." I'm like, he's like, "Be honest. I can smell it." I'm like, "Fine, yes." He's like, "What?" He says, "Do you have it on you?" I'm like, maybe." He's just like, "Dude, I'm not playing this game." I was like, "Fine, yeah." He's like, "What do you have?" I was like, "A blunt." And he's like, "Okay, marijuana blunt." And I was just like, "Dude, what other blunts could there be? Tobacco blunt? A crack blunt? Like a fucking meth blunt? Like the fuck heroin blunt?" I didn't say that, but I was just thinking that, and I was just like, yeah." He's like, "Okay, just hold on to that." So they brought me to the office. I'm pretty sure he was like one of the vice principals, because I was waiting in the office, and the principal's like, "Come here." I think there's like hella principals at the school I went to, so I was like, "Okay." So they're just like, "Come here." I'm like, "Shit." I was in her office. She was just like, "Why did you do it?" I was like, I forgot what I said completely, but I was just like, I was just trying to calm down before school, because I was actually having some conflict with this one kid, and I was worried about to fight him. That's probably actually one of the reasons why I did it, because I didn't want to pop off on anyone. Since I have terrible luck, they're just like, "All right, I'm gonna call your parents. I'll expel you for 2 days." I'm like, "Oh, 2 days and on contract? Like, dude, okay." And you have to do this program where they talk about how bad it is for you. I'm like, you know what? As long as I'm not getting expelled, which it didn't play out like that, obviously. So my parents didn't have a car at the time, so I had to walk my way there and take the transit, whatever. And I was just doing the walk of shame up my driveway, just like, oh, fuck, bro. And what happened was my dad was home, and I thought he was going to work, because I was just like, shit. Because my mom's more understanding to my dad when it comes to that stuff. So I was just like, dude, shit. And my dad's like, get in your room. I'm like, fuck. And I literally got this whole ass lecture by both of them being like, dude, why did you do that before school? That's not that you can get in a lot of trouble for that. You're so lucky that this wasn't 2 years ago when it was illegal. I'm like, yeah, I know. So what happens was he got my friend got sent home, obviously, because, well, I was grounded. And like 2 days later, they get a call from school, right? And they're just like, "Yeah, we're gonna have a hearing." I'm like, "Didn't you just say I'm just gonna be suspended?" And they're like, "Yeah, but this is your own contract." I'm like, "Fuck." So what they did was I had the hearing on the phone, and obviously I got expelled, and they sent me to this alternative school, which I'm gonna leave it at that. So if you enjoyed this life story of mine, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, and yeah, peace.